Started. Okay. So today in HTML we are at HTML block and inline element. Okay. So every HTML element has default display value depending on what type of element it is. Okay. There are two types of display values: uh, block and inline. Block level elements. Okay. So block level elements means it's a div element. It's a block element because in this element we can add other elements also. See, block level elements always starts on new line and takes up the full width available and stretch out the left to right as it you can see. Now I will show you. This is our div element. Okay, so I will show you how it say. It cover from start to end. Okay, it start to end. So it's an entire block, and they just what they did to understand us, it take from start to end, it cover the start to end with. For that purpose what they did, they put here style. Okay, to understand that due to this style we understand from when this element will start or at where it end. If we press F12, there also we understand the size of that element. Okay, okay. I will remove the style. Okay, I will remove the style. Okay, I remove the style and see I move this. You can see it is entire blue strip here. You can see the entire blue strip here. This is size of this element from start of the page to the means this is it take complete width 100% width. Okay, so this it is called as block element. Okay, div. Okay, there are other elements also: address, article, aside, dl. Okay, div, dd, drop down, figure, link. Okay, so see what you need to do. You need to just explore this tab. Okay, click on any tab: footer, form. Okay, we are going to see the forms also. We saw the table. Okay, then we saw dl, we saw dt. Okay, so these many tabs, li also explore, p also explore. There are many tabs you have already explored. Address is also explored. Okay, so those tabs we have not explored, you just check like canvas. Okay, just go and check what is the meaning of this tab. The canvas here, they added some script. This is a javascript. Here they added some script. This this thing is a new to you. You will say that it's something new. Okay, so don't get panic. We are going to cover the javascript as well in coming topic. Okay, so don't worry about it. I will go back. Okay, so just understand means these all are the block level elements, means it take from start to end width. Okay, inline element does not start on new line and it will take only takes up as much as width necessary. Means consider this is a span element. With this element I just copy this element, span element, and paste it here. Okay, just paste. So what it do, it just take the space, whatever the space it required. Okay, so I just put it here. Okay, see here I have added, first there is a div. Okay, first there is a div, and then I have added span. That's why it goes to the new line. That's why it goes to the new line. If what I do, I just control X and put it here. Any change? No change, because div element which is start from a new line, as we have discussed. Div element start from a new line. And now see, now I hello, I say hello. Okay, and here hello span. Okay, now I have changed and I run. Okay, now I run, I press F12. Now you understand the upper one is a span. You can see how much space it take and how much space this div is taking. Okay, so this is the difference between an inline and block. If in div you are doing anything, it will see, it will take inside, it will take in entire line. Okay, but when span, it take only a particular portion. Okay, so this is the difference between inline element and span element. Okay, sorry, inline element and a block element. Okay, so there are different kind of inline element. So out of that, A link we have explore, A tag element, break element, then B the acronym. So many of them image. We have explored this. Label also explore. The span also explore. Okay. So many text arrays also explore. So many of those tags are explored. So what you are going to do? Okay. Don't worry. Just I need to explore. No, we have not gone through the big element. Okay. Okay. So what is the purpose of the big? Just go. Okay. Where they use the big element. Just check. Okay, we see, try it yourself. This is bigger. Okay, so this is, but where is the big tag? So big, just go ahead. Okay, so not supported in HTML5. Okay, so in many places if you see this message not supported in HTML5, so this big element is an old element. Okay, or old tag was used in HTML5 to define a bigger text. Okay, but the alternative is for that there is the alternative. They use the CSS, and you know the CSS. Okay, you know the CSS. See, I would like to tell you that there are many tags. Okay, those are deprecated. Deprecated means, meaning of the deprecate means they are no more available. Okay, those are removed. Okay, and now they replaced with a new tag or new alternate solution of that. Okay, so see, BDO stands for biodirectional override. Okay, BOD tag is used to override the current text direction. Okay, see, so which browsers support these tags? Everything, all information. See, Google Chrome, IE, Mozilla, Safari, Opera. These five browsers, those are commonly used browsers, and their details are here. Okay, so if you go, we go here and try it yourself, and you understand the purpose of this tag. Now, here this paragraph will be right to left. See, what happened? It just means we can say that reverse. Okay, it just reverse the entire text using the dbo tag. It just reverse entire string using the dbo element. Okay, so this is the purpose of this element. So it's a simple. You just explore the meaning of the tags. If you see any tag and but you are unaware about that tag, you just go and check that tag. Okay, so this is the purpose of the video tag. I will go back and block an inline. So in inline there are many tags are there, so explore those tags also. Okay, and in inline element cannot contain a block level element. Okay, so means in inline element you cannot write the block element. So in this example, where is our example? Okay, so in this example it's saying that we cannot write, say, span is a inline. Okay, so what I do, I just take it down and put here. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so I can write inline element in a block element. Okay, so now what I do, I just change. Okay, so I will put a div inside this span. Okay, and remove this external div. Okay, I remove this and put it here, and remove this tag, closing tag also. Put this tag here. Okay, that's it. Okay, see, so what happened, I run hello span world, then hello d world. Okay, so now I'll check that. It's saying we cannot write. Okay, we cannot write. I'll just check the show you. See, in this element HTML you can see there are many different elements are there, because of we are in the simulator. Okay, simulator of this W3 school. Okay, so our main intention is we have added span div means block element in inline element. Okay, we have added block element in inline element. Okay, so I check my span element. See, if you check this span element, here, and I will show you in developer tool. Hello world and div is here, so it's there. But what they mention here, see, but we can see in HTML we can see the output here, but standard practice what they are saying, an inline element cannot contain a block level element. So but in a browser we can see, the inline element, the block element inside the inline element. So there are, you can see, but this is not a standard practice. You should not follow this practice. Okay, so you need to keep in mind that they just added the note here, but while implementing it work. But you need to keep in mind this is not a standard practice. You should not follow that. Okay, so the div element is often used the container of the HTML element. Okay, so div element has no required attribute but style, class, ID as a common. Okay, so each element having their attributes. Okay, so consider as we know, class, style, ID, title. These are different attributes we have earlier explored. Okay, so here then what they say, div element is a container. Div element is a container and which contain other element. So I will just show you, open any live site, just ClickBase site I open and I say press F12. Okay, so ClickBase site, and just I'll check is there any div or not. Okay, see, you can see here div tag is there. So what they earlier mentioned that div is a container. Okay, div is a container and it contain other tags. See, div is a container and it contain the other tags. There are many tags inside the div. Okay, see here you can see iframe tag. You can see iframe tag. Okay, we'll see the iframe tag. Okay, next tag is iframe. So div is a container which contain the many elements. Okay, so that is the purpose of the div. And span element is an inline container and it having this kind of attributes, each element having different attributes, and there are some common attributes like style, class, ID. Okay, so I just ask question, what is the purpose of the style attribute? uh, Ebenzer, can you please tell me what is the purpose of the style attribute? Ebenzer, quickly answer, quickly tell me. Okay, so the style attribute, the basic purpose of the style attribute, to put the the CSS. Okay, to write the inline CSS, we use the style attribute. Please mute your mic, Ebenzer. Okay, so now we go ahead. Okay, so you understand the purpose of the uh, inline element. Okay, so here they just mention the summary. There is a block element, we have div and span element. Okay, so whenever we go ahead, whenever we are working, these elements are really useful, and it will become in your picture. Okay, whenever we are working on our daily work, these elements are very important. Div, span. Okay, now there is a HTML class attribute. So as I have told you, each element having one attribute, each element having their own attribute. Okay, okay, so each element having element having their own attribute. Okay, I just remove this and I will show you. Okay, so this is one element. Earlier also I told you this many times. This is one element, this is a paragraph element. If I put space here, so these are different kind of attributes and this is called as intelligence. Each element, see here, these are called as attributes and these all are the these are pop-up due to intelligence, or this is called as snippet. So this is a reference, this is a help is pop up here to the browse, means through this IDE, is integrated development environment, which is called as Visual Studio. code, okay, through which this intelligence automatically pop up. Okay, so here you can see the different kind of attributes. So now we are discussing about this class attribute. So the class attribute, the purpose of this class, earlier also we have discussed on these two attribute, class attribute and id attribute. Okay, class attribute and id attribute. The purpose of the class attribute is to means what we say, identify or define or refer the multiple elements. For that purpose we use the class attribute. Okay, and id attribute we use to just select the unique or single element. For that purpose we use the id attribute. I just take example and just quickly cover this topic, okay, so that you can understand it quickly. Okay, so I'll just quickly cover read this content. What using class attribute often used to point to the class name in a style sheet. It can be also used in a JavaScript to access and manipulate the element. So if you want to identify or select or refer particular, means I just give one example. If you are in school and in school, if you are I want to refer the entire classroom as a fifth classroom. Fifth. Then fifth class is the class, okay, and it represent to the 30 student in a fifth class, okay. Other side, if I'll say that the roll number 62, this roll number 62, it will represent to the particular student. It will represent to the particular student. Means that is called as particular unique ID. So it's the roll number is a unique ID, and class is going to represent the many element or many identity. So this is the difference between the class and attribute. So I'll show you. Okay. Yesterday also we take one example about the class and ID. Okay. So here I just cover this. Okay, here you can see here what they did. I copy it and put it in our Visual Studio Code. Okay, for better understanding. Okay, I put it here. Okay, so I just save this. We just understand the code. This is the style. This is the CSS. We put the CSS in the header tag and in style at element. Okay, now this is one div. This is the other div, and this is a third div. Okay, div is container which contain different elements. Okay, in that there is another element. This is another element. Okay, there are different elements, different tags inside this div. Okay, you can see here also. Okay, so body and HTML. Okay, now here you can see the class. The class, it represents the class as a city. Okay, it represents the class as city, and to this class they use this CSS background color red, color white, and border and margin and padding. Okay, you know this meaning of the all the attributes. Okay, I just save this and I just refresh html underscore our file. I just open html underscore. Yeah. Okay, so this is the my file. Okay, so I think Ebenzer just put me or asked me, see, whenever you are working in a Visual Studio, you need to go the location to the location of a file, okay, where you save this file, and you know that the file location, you can see this in D drive ms, and go there, right click on the file and open with a browser, any browser. Okay, then you can see this output. Okay, then you can see this output directly. You should not directly say start debugging. Okay, it will not run. Okay, so save the file, go in a file, you can see the location of file here, go into the D drive ms training and here, and open that file. Okay, so now here you can see this. If someone say me to saying that I want this Paris in other color, I want this Paris considered in a green color. Okay, so what I do, I just replace this class. I just replace this class with a ID. I just replace this class with ID, and I will say that Paris ID. Okay, I'll say that Paris ID, and attach when we use the ID for that purpose. If you are using the class, then we use the dot. Okay, and for class we use the hash. For ID, we use the hash. Okay, ID, and what is the name? What is the name? Paris ID. Okay, so I save this. After saving this, I'll go here and refresh. So it's reflecting not, because color is not changed. Tomato color is still here. Refresh the tomato with green. Okay, save and refresh it here. Now you can see the color change. So you understand the difference between the ID and class. Okay, so class represent to the multiple elements. Okay, bundle as well as 2Q, but the ID is representing to the Paris only. And using that unique ID, I refer that, and I just make it green color. Okay, and other two are red color. Okay, I hope you understand the difference. Okay, now we go to the next topic. Base, see, graduate means slowly what happened, you will understand. Class attribute can be used to the any element. Okay, the class name is case sensitive. Okay, you can learn much more about CSS in CSS tutorial. As of now, we go in CSS also. Okay, slowly. Type of syntax of a classes. Okay, so as I have told you, when we bind the CSS, at that time you need to use the dot. Just explain that thing. Okay, multiple classes. Okay, here also you can use the other names. If you want to give the other name to other element, then you can use that other name. Okay, different element can share same class. Okay, if see here, okay, here h2 elements are different and class names are same. Okay, we can use. Okay, means you want to use the same style to both the elements, then you just need to put the same class name. Okay, now use the class attribute in a JavaScript. Now this is a JavaScript code. We are not in JavaScript. Whenever we are in JavaScript, then you understand it clearly. Okay, this is a script. We are not in script tag. For CSS there is a style tag. For JavaScript there is a script tag. Now this is a HTML ID attribute. As I have ID attribute used to specific unique ID to the HTML element. Specific unique ID to the HTML element. Okay, so keep in mind that. Okay, ID tag, and when we use the ID, we need, if we want to bind something CSS, we need to use the hashtag. I have covered this topic earlier also. Difference between class and ID, both just recent example I have given to you. Same example uh, here also. Okay, so I hope you understand the meaning of ID and class. Okay, so here's something. HTML bookmark with ID and link. HTML bookmarks are used to allow reader to jump the specific part of the web page. Bookmark can useful if your page is very long. Okay, to use bookmark, you must first create it and then add a link to it. When you link is clicked, then page will be scroll location with the bookmark. Okay, so how it work? First create the bookmark ID, then link. Okay, so we'll go in what is the bookmark ID. In the many cases, you can see if I jump chapter 4, it will directly go and show you the chapter 4. So how it work? Okay, so in our case, what I do, I go in example and how it will work, I will show you. Okay, just a minute. I just copy paste. Okay, I just copy paste the div, and we are going to jump to directly the div. I just want to scroll my page. Okay, I just want to, sorry, I just want to scroll in my page. Okay, so where I paste, I just check how page will look. Okay, just and refresh. Okay, so my page having scroll. You can see the my page having scroll. Okay? So I just this is a Paris ID. Okay, I just okay, I just say jump to Paris jump to means I want to jump here. Okay, so I have one link at the top. Okay, I have one link here and through which I will jump. Okay, so I just show you. Sorry. Okay, so here first we need to add the uh, link, okay, through which we are going to jump. Okay, so what I do uh, what I do here see, I just put one ID. I just copy this link. I just copy this link. I just copy this link. Okay, and go here and at the top. Okay, at the top here I just put my paragraph. Okay, jump to I say Paris. Okay, I say jump to Paris and I go there and change the ID. Okay, jump to here. Okay, and I say uh, Paris jump ID. Okay, so Paris jump ID. ID name is Paris jump ID. Here now how it will work. Now you just need to go href hash. Href hash. See, href hash. You said hash means it understand that if this is some ID and I want to jump here. Okay, so I save this hash. Hash is for ID. So we go here in our page. Okay, see, jump to Paris. I click here. It jump to Paris here. Again I scroll up. See, Paris jump to. Again I click here. You can see you can see it jump here. Paris. It's capital. You can see this here. When I click here, again I show it directly jump here. Okay, so this is the for that purpose we use the hash id hyperlink bookmark. It's called as bookmark. Okay, so bookmark means we directly jump. Okay, so add link bookmark jump to. Okay, same here also another page. Okay, href. If we want to something in on other page, there also we can jump. We redirect to other page and in that page in that particular id you can jump. Okay, so that can be possible. Below is a JavaScript. As of now, we are not in JavaScript, so we don't look into this. So as of now, anybody having any question? Any question? Pankaj, any question? Okay. So now what we do? We'll move ahead. Okay. So now iframe. So iframe is a very important. Iframe means in the many places you require the iframe. If you ask you what is the iframe, so iframe if you want to display the page within a page, then you can use the iframe. Means inside the page you want to display something, then you can use the iframe. Or inside the page you want to display any image, inside the page you want to display any video, then you can use the iframe. Okay, so iframe is used to display the web page within a web page. मीन्स पेज के अंदर पेज दिखाना है. ओके, पेज के अंदर पेज दिखाना है. ओके, सो सी iframe tag is specific inline frame. Inline frame is used to embed another document, okay, within the current HTML document. So if you want to display other page within the page, then you use the iframe. Okay, please note down this. If you want to display the page within a page, then you will need to use the iframe. It is a good practice to always include title attribute for iframe. This is used by the screen reader to read out what is the content in a iframe. So iframe, we that is the best practice to write the title. Means using that we can identify this what is the use of this iframe. Okay, So we set the height and width, means what is the size of the frame you want on the page. Okay, you can write the style attributes also. So iframe having style attribute also there. Okay, so we go here and we check here. Okay, I'll just try it yourself. Okay, this is the place display in a iframe. So here you can see demo iframe.htm. So this page, okay, demo iframe.htm. Where is this page? Where is this page? How you know the from where this page came? Source is there. This page is a w3 school created one page there, and it's set within the iframe. I just go and click here. Okay, if you go here in html, then here you can see this is a place display in a iframe. Okay, see, this is the source of this page iframe, and this is the source of this page. You can see w3, you can see below that cursor, w3 school.com html demo underscore iframe dot htm. Okay, so this is the page which is located in this site at this location, and from there it will came. Okay, it come there. Okay, now see, you understand this page from where. So this source means I want to display the content, means I want to display the page from somewhere, then you can use this source. Okay, if see height 20, width 20, and iframe example. Okay, now what you want to do here, the page, we can display the page, but consider you want to display the video on a page. So how you will display? So here my, I just copy this iframe. Okay, I just copy this iframe, or you just go here. Okay, so this is my div. Okay, so I want to display, what is my requirement? I want to display the video on my page. So from where you want, so video, it should be somewhere. So consider the video, consider I go on YouTube. Okay, and I go on YouTube and copy any video. Okay, this video. Okay, 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 so now I just copy. Now when we want to, you want to embed this video on your page, what you need to do, just click on share, and here you can see the option embed. You can see the YouTube embed option, just click there. Here you can see, here just to copy this, or just to click here, copy this. Okay, you are going to copy this, and go on your page. Simple thing, go on your page and just paste it here. Okay, so I pasted here. So what it content, see, you can see YouTube also. Okay, so here you can see iframe tab is there, iframe element is there, width and height means how much width and height size you want to display on the page, then source url. So this is a YouTube source url, means from where this page will display. Then frame border, if you want any frame, you can set frame. Allow, now here allow, accelerometer, autoplay, these are the properties related to that video. Means what video we can see, it will automatically play. Clipboard right, then see allow, and there are different properties are there. Okay, so these are allow, these iframe properties. Okay, iframe properties in allow attribute, it having different properties also. So you need to understand the meaning of properties whenever we use the you want to play video on a page. At that time we understand this. Okay, at that time you require this. No need to worry about, no need to worry about, but you just understand the meaning of the iframe. Okay, allow full screen means it display the full screen. So let's see how it will display on my page. Okay, I just save my iframe, I will go there. Okay, I go there and my page here, and I refresh it, go top. You can see, you can see my video is running here. You can open the full screen. Okay, you can, or you can minimize. Okay, so this, like this way you can display, like this way using the iframe you can display the, display the page within a page. Okay, page within a page, on particular section you can display the video also. Okay, so This is called as iframe. Iframe. Many places frequently you required to use the iframe. Many time you will hear the word iframe. Then you need to understand it. Okay. Now, so I hope you understand the meaning of the iframe. Okay. So I'll just scroll down. Is there anything informative? It having, you can set the border to your iframe using the style. Okay, you can do the style with the border size width, how much width you want, you can set. Okay, iframe target for a link. Okay, see, this is the, I'll show you. Okay, see here what they are doing. Here the name iframe underscore a is the name of this iframe, and here you can see target means, see, I just show you. Okay, show you p attribute. Okay, see, many times, and I will give you one hands-on on that. Please make sure that everyone please do your hands-on. If you are not doing hands-on, and whenever you start your work on real time, at that time you will face problem. Okay, and don't worry, whenever you start working in IT, you start working in company, whatever we teach here, same thing you need to do there. Okay, okay, so here I just copy and paste iframe demo iframe html follow link. See, and here. Okay, so now here source target iframe here. Now here target iframe, your link is there, and it's targeting the frame. Okay, so I just open it. I just open it and just show you what it will display. I think this is a w3. I just put my YouTube link there. I just put my YouTube link there. So I just say your YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Now here this is a paragraph and this is a frame. Okay, now I just comment out this. How we comment? And this is the frame. Okay, let me just comment it. Let us say this. Go here, this is my page, and refresh. So here YouTube is there. If I click on this, you're getting, let me see. When I click this, then video will start. When I click this, then video will start. Okay, so like this way you can set your height and width, whatever the height and width you want, you can set. Okay, so here what we did, here one p paragraph tag, in that there is a link. Okay, link is there. Okay, here paragraph, and this is the link tab. Okay, okay, so here paragraph, then link. What I'm doing, href target. This target is very important. Target iframe underscore e means this link will target this iframe 11. Okay, and in that I want to run this. Okay, I want to run this. In that I want to run this. Now here source, I just remove the source. So this here, let's save this. Again I go there, paste my name of my HTML underscore. Okay, so here earlier, now when I click here, then it will run. Okay, so you understand that. So what target iframe, target means it hit where he want to run this source. He just attribute, just pass this link to this iframe. See, you can see the tag here, name iframe underscore a, iframe underscore a. This iframe underscore a will target this name and open this view in YouTube. Okay, so how, this is how it will open the video on a page. Okay, I hope you understand how we can run the different kind of videos. Okay, so now yesterday I will give you assignment for to you for today. Okay, in that what you are going to do. So in that you need to yesterday I told you display the images. Okay, so today you are going to display the videos. Okay, today you are going to display the videos in a iframe. Okay, you are going to display the videos in a iframe. So I just show you design what exactly you want to do. See, if you are not doing hands-on, so then it's a bit difficult to you. Okay, in future. Okay, so here I just put here, here, here design. Okay, so here I just put name any video, say animal video. Okay, then bird video, then consider okay, so when you select video, then that video will appear. Okay, then that video will appear here. Okay, here in a iframe. Okay, display video in iframe. Okay, so like this way you need to display video in iframe. After that, okay, this is about video. Okay, so whenever 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 you click here, okay, whenever you I'll give here tabs here. Okay, more info about animals. Okay, more more info about birds. Okay, so what you need to do, whenever I click on animal, it will display the animal video. When I click on more info about bird animal, then it will take me to that particular div section. Then it will take me to particular div section. In that div section, the details for that animal is described. When I click on more info about bird, then it will take me to the bird section. Getting my point? So like this, whenever I click jump to Paris, like this, it jump to here. Animal information needs to be displayed. Okay, and if and again here is another button. It will again take me to top. Here another button, top, then it will move me the top. Okay, so this assignment you need to do for the day. Okay.